Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Reimagined. I am Lena, and I am feeling very confident and ready to help you today.
And hello, friends. I'm Alex. Lena, I wish I had even 10% of your confidence. To be honest, I am feeling a little bit frustrated right now, but I am too embarrassed to explain why.
Oh no, Alex, I can see it in your face. What happened? Did you have another disaster in the kitchen? Did you burn the toast again?
No, nothing like that. I actually went out for lunch today to that new cafe on the corner. I was very excited. I ordered a delicious chicken sandwich, but I specifically asked for no onions. I really, really hate onions. They make my breath smell and they make my eyes water.
Okay, that sounds like a simple request. And let me guess, when the waiter brought the plate?
It was like an onion party in my sandwich, Lena. There were more onions than chicken. But the waiter looked so busy. He was running from table to table, he looked tired, and the cafe was very loud. I didn't want to be a difficult customer or a complainer. So I just sat there. I ate the onions. I cried a little bit because they were very strong, but I ate it all.
Alex, you shouldn't have to suffer in silence. You paid your hard-earned money for that sandwich. You have every right to get exactly what you ordered.
I know, but complaining feels so aggressive to me. In my head, complaining means shouting or being mean. I don't want to start an argument or make someone's day worse.
That is exactly why we are recording this episode today. How to complain politely.
Is that actually possible? Can you really tell someone they made a mistake without being the bad guy?
Absolutely. In English, we have a whole set of soft words and phrases designed for these exact moments. It is a very important skill for your daily life. If you can master this, you can fix problems at a hotel, at a shop, or at work without ever raising your voice.
I am definitely ready to learn this. I want to be able to send my onions back without feeling like a criminal.
We will get you there, Alex. But first, let's check in with our listeners.
Friends, if you are like me and you are too shy to speak up when something is wrong, please hit the like button right now. Let's stand together.
And if you want to become a confident English speaker who knows how to handle any situation, make sure to subscribe to English Reimagined.
Okay, Lena, teach me your ways. How do I start a polite complaint?
The most important thing to remember is a phrase we call softening the blow.
To soften the blow. That sounds like you're hitting someone, but with a pillow?
In a way, yes. It means making a difficult or negative message easier for the other person to hear. In English, we don't like to be too direct when we complain. We use verbal cushions.
A cushion, like the soft things on my sofa?
Exactly. You put a cushion before the bad news so it doesn't hurt. For example, you never start with, "You gave me onions." That is too sharp. Instead, you start with, "I'm sorry to bother you, but," or, "Excuse me, I think there might be a mistake."
I think there might be a mistake. That feels much safer. It sounds like I'm not blaming the waiter personally.
Precisely. By using words like "I think" and "there might be," you're being less certain. It gives the other person a chance to say, "Oh, you're right. Let me fix that for you." It saves their face.
To save face. That means to avoid embarrassment, right?
Yes. If you help the waiter save face, he will be much happier to help you. Now, let's try another one. Imagine your soup is cold.
Usually, I just eat the cold soup.
No more of that. Try this. "I'm afraid this soup is a bit cold. Would it be possible to heat it up?"
I'm afraid... Wait, why am I scared of the soup?
You're not scared, Alex. In a polite complaint, "I'm afraid" is a very common way to introduce a problem. It's like saying, "I'm sorry to tell you this."
I'm afraid there's a problem with the bill. I'm afraid my room hasn't been cleaned. It sounds very professional.
It is. And did you notice the word bit?
A bit cold.
Yes, we use a bit or a little to make the problem seem smaller. If you say, the room is dirty, the hotel manager will be angry. But if you say, the room is a bit untidy, they will listen to you.
Oh, I see. It's like a magic trick. You take a big problem and you use a bit to make it look small, even if it's actually a big problem.
Exactly. You're being understated. It's a very common habit in English-speaking cultures, especially in the UK. Now, let's move from the restaurant to the mall. Alex, imagine you bought a brand new, expensive headphones. You get home, you open the box, and they don't work. One side is silent.
Oh, I would be so disappointed. I would probably sit in my room and cry quietly.
No, you are going to go back to the store. And what is the most important thing you need to bring with you?
My receipt, RECEIPT, the small piece of paper that proves I paid for them.
Correct. You walk up to the counter, you see the shop assistant. How do you start the conversation?
Okay, let me try the Lena method. I'll say, "Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. I bought these headphones earlier today, but I'm afraid they don't seem to be working properly."
Perfect, Alex. They don't seem to be working. Using the verb seem is another great cushion.
So now they have the headphones. What happens next? Do I just stand there and wait for them to give me money?
No, you should be clear about what you want. In English, we usually have three options: a refund, an exchange, or a repair.
Let's look at those. A refund is when I get my money back. I don't want the headphones anymore.
Yes, an exchange is when you get a new pair of headphones, a pair that actually works.
And a repair is when they send them to a mechanic to fix them.
Right. You should ask politely, would it be possible to get an exchange? Or, I'd like to request a refund, if that's okay.
If that's okay. You really like adding these extra little phrases at the end, don't you?
I do. We call them tags. They turn a command into a question. Instead of saying, give me a refund, you're asking, is it okay if I get a refund? It makes people want to help you.
What if the assistant says no? What if they say, you broke them, it's not our problem?
Then you have to be firm but fair.
Firm but fair. That means I don't give up, but I don't start screaming and throwing my shoes.
Exactly. You stay calm. You can say, I understand your policy, but I've only had these for 2 hours. I'd appreciate it if I could speak with the manager.
Speak to the manager. That is the famous phrase, but you said it so nicely.
That's the secret. If you ask for the manager with a smile and a calm voice, you are much more likely to get what you want. If you're angry, the assistant will want to fight you. If you're calm, they will want to help you. Now, Alex, complaining to a stranger in a shop is one thing, but what about complaining to a friend or a colleague at work?
Oh, that is much harder. I don't want my friends to think I'm a difficult person. I don't want my boss to think I'm a complainer.
In these sensitive situations, we use the sandwich method.
Wait, are we back to the onion sandwich?
No, it's a metaphor for feedback. Think of a sandwich. You have 2 pieces of bread and the filling is in the middle.
Okay, I'm hungry now, but go on.
The bread is positive information. The filling is your complaint.
So I hide the bad news inside the good news.
Yes. Let's try it. Imagine I'm your roommate. I'm a great person, but I always leave my dirty dishes in the sink for 3 days. It smells terrible.
Okay, let me try to sandwich you. Lena, I really love living with you. You're so funny and you always have great music playing.
That's the first piece of bread. I feel happy.
However, I'm a bit worried about the dishes in the kitchen. They're starting to smell a bit, and I'm afraid I can't find a clean cup for my coffee.
There's the filling, the complaint. You used a bit and I'm afraid. Very good. Now the last piece of bread.
But I know you've been working really hard this week. Maybe we can clean them together tonight so we can enjoy a clean kitchen.
Alex, that was perfect. I don't feel like you are attacking me. I feel like you are my friend and we are fixing a small problem together.
It really works. It's about constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism. Feedback that is meant to help or build a better situation, not to destroy someone's feelings.
I think I'm going to use this on my boss.
He always sends me emails at 11 p.m. on a Friday.
Use a very big sandwich for your boss. Start with, I love my job, end with, I'm so dedicated, and put the complaint about the emails in the middle. To help our B1 and B2 learners, let's look at some common idioms we use when things are not right.
I love idioms. They make me sound like a pro.
The first one is to kick up a fuss.
To kick up a fuss. This means to complain very loudly and cause a lot of attention. He kicked up a fuss at the airport because his flight was delayed.
It's usually a bit negative. It means the person was being a bit too dramatic.
What about the squeaky wheel gets the grease?
This is a classic. A squeaky wheel is a wheel that makes an annoying noise. The grease is the oil that fixes it.
So the person who complains the most gets the most attention and help.
Exactly. It means if you stay silent, like Alex with his onions, nobody will help you. You have to squeak a little bit if you want things to change.
I am going to be a very polite squeaky wheel from now on.
Good. Another one is the last straw.
The last straw. Imagine a camel carrying a huge pile of straw. It is very heavy. You add one more tiny piece of straw and the camel's back breaks.
Yes, it means a small problem that finally makes you lose your patience after a long time. The hotel room was small, the bed was hard, but when the shower didn't work, that was the last straw. I asked for a new room.
I've had many last straw moments with my old car. My polite complaint toolkit is full. Let's review the key words for our listeners.
Let's go through them one more time. To soften the blow, to make a difficult message kinder.
Verbal cushion. Polite phrases used before a complaint.
I am afraid, a polite way to introduce bad news.
Receipt. Proof of purchase.
Refund, exchange, repair, 3 ways to fix a purchase problem.
Firm but fair. Being serious but staying calm and polite.
The sandwich method. Positive, negative, positive feedback.
Constructive criticism. Helpful feedback to improve a situation.
To kick up a fuss. To complain loudly and cause a scene.
The last straw. The final problem that makes you lose your patience.
Well, Alex, I am very proud of you. You learned how to stand up for yourself today.
I feel much better. Tomorrow, I'm going back to that cafe. I'm going to get a chicken sandwich with no onions. And if there are onions, I am going to use my cushions.
That's the spirit. Now, we have a question for all of you at home.
This is a big one. Are you a polite complainer or are you shy like I used to be?
Tell us in the comments, what was the last thing you complained about? Was it at a restaurant, at a hotel, or maybe at your office?
And tell us, what is the most common way to complain in your country? Is it the same as in English or is it different? We love reading about your cultures.
Please write your answers in English. It is a great way to practice being firm but fair with your language skills.
Thank you so much for watching English Reimagined.
If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us reach more learners just like you.
Don't let the onions of life get you down. Speak up politely.
See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.